Hi guys, hello and welcome to my new YouTube channel, Freedom Income Pathfinder. My name is Marco and I'm looking forward to be sharing with you what I've learned and what I'm still learning on my journey making money online. You see, my journey started more than 10 years ago as I was working at a telecommunications company, actually selling internet packages, internet access. I could just see the power and potential of the internet. As more and more people started connecting, in my mind I thought, well, there has to be many ways that you can actually make money online. And this sent me down my quest. I went down a rabbit hole basically. It felt like a maze many times. I got introduced to the world of online marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing, e-commerce, forex trading. But eventually all of this, funny enough, led me into the world of cryptocurrencies. So at the same time, about 10 years ago, when I went down my quest looking for ways of making money online, delving into online marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing, etc., at some point I came across a range of different videos talking about money, the financial system, the origin of money, how that all works. It was very interesting. I really didn't understand it that much. One of the other things that they were saying was that the financial system is rigged and flawed, and at some point it's going to face a serious crash. It's going to explode. So, well, what I did is I just kept on downloading it as I'm watching it and parking it at the back of my mind, knowing that in the future time, maybe I'll come back to this. Maybe when I'm ready, I'm not too sure. But for the most part, I thought, well, actually it's interesting, but I think it's a whole lot of conspiracy theories. So I basically just left it there and didn't really go into it any further. So we all basically grew up with the same concept and understanding when it comes to money and currency. Basically being something that you need to interact with a bank who keeps your money, and you can withdraw it in the form of cash, and then you can exchange it for goods and services. So that was our value exchange. That's how we did trading. Besides the interbank transfers and the like. And every country having its own currency with a particular exchange rate between the one and the other. That's quite normal. But the landscape started changing the moment Bitcoin came on the scene, which introduced cryptocurrencies. So finally we had something vastly different from the normal currencies in our mind and understanding to compare against. Bitcoin basically changed the scene completely, but it didn't happen overnight, and it really took a bit of time until people started seeing the value behind it. So in my mind, we live in a world of duality, which means you cannot know the one if you don't know the other, if you don't experience the other. So you don't know what is left if you don't know what is right, if there isn't a right. Same with hot and cold. So in my mind, to some degree, cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin is like the opposite of the current financial systems currencies that we are used to. One obvious distinction here is centralization versus decentralization. Someone is controlling it versus there's not specific person or entity controlling it. That's the way I look at it. And finally, those videos that I watched years ago about the financial system being rigged and flawed and basically going to face a major crash started making sense, because now I can put the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm sure you've noticed that throughout the last couple of years we've been facing quite a bit of disruption. Disruption in many shapes and forms. A couple that comes to mind is if you look at Uber. Uber doesn't own any taxis, yet it's transformed the taxi industry. And what about Airbnb? They don't own any accommodation units or properties, yet they've transformed the accommodation industry. So I see this trend of disruption continuing throughout the world and actually increasing in pace. For me, Bitcoin was the introduction of the fintech disruption trend that's just exponentially increasing in size. So this is going to continue. There's a couple of books that I've been reading. One of them reminds me of from an author called John Sané, who basically says, if we keep on thinking and doing things in the way of the Newtonian way, which means we think and relate to the world around the normal laws of physics, trying to do things better, harder, quicker, to get more results and better results, as opposed to looking at the quantum way, meaning we use creative solutions to solve problems and we develop our creative intelligence, then we're going to be able to face the demands of the changing trends throughout the future. I think it's time for us to embrace the change and let's empower ourselves so that we can position ourselves in a way that we're prepared as well as we build our wealth and make a profit. So along my journey, looking for ways to make money online, I was thinking making this money is really what's going to give me what I'm looking for. However, what I discovered is that what I'm looking for and what actually everyone else is looking for is freedom and independence. And I feel that cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin plays a major factor in that. As they say, Bitcoin is the currency of the people, putting the power back into the people's hands. In my view, we are all here for a specific reason and with a specific purpose. We all have the potential and capability of creating the life of our dreams, the life that we envision, enjoying all the beautiful aspects and qualities of life and spending plenty of time with friends and family. In my mind, slavery has never really been abolished. It's just simply been transformed into the 9-to-5 matrix. So my intention with this channel is to share with you what I learn as I uncover the origins of money and how the financial system works, as well as what the future holds for us when it comes to money and the crypto space, so that we can understand it and be prepared. So join me as I share how we can create wealth for ourselves, whereby we live a life of freedom and independence, so that we live life on our own terms and you don't report to anyone else but yourself. So my friends, if that sounds good to you, then please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.